Hello guys, welcome back to the channel for another quick review. Today we're going to be looking at SanDisk USB 3.0 USB stick. I just decided to make this quick review in case you're planning to buy one of these SanDisk USB so you can have an idea what you're getting. This is a 32 gigabyte version. Okay, so let's get started. Just gonna quickly open up the box and have a look at the external design, see how it looks, what it's made out of, and then we're gonna do a few speed tests. I'm just gonna copy and paste some files, so just basic copy operations. So it's mostly made out of metal. There is some plastic on it as well, but the top and bottom surface is all made out of metal. And just from the experience of using it, this USB stick gets pretty hot when you plug it into the USB 3.0 because there's pretty high current there, and the outer casing of this USB stick gets pretty hot, especially if you've been copying a lot of information. But on another hand, it looks very sleek. As you can see it on my hand, it's very small, very slick. You don't have any other plastic outer casing, which makes it very small. It is not the smallest USB stick, but it's somewhere in the middle. It also has a loop for the keychain if you want to put it on the keychain. I find the design of this USB stick is pretty cool, but let's go ahead and do some testing. We're going to just go ahead and copy some files back and forth from the USB stick and to the USB stick to see some actual speed. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So first I'm going to just copy 1 gigabyte file from the internal SSD to this USB stick. And as we can see, as a result, we get about 55-56 megabyte per second average speed if you transfer only one file, which is pretty decent. It's not the fastest, but it's pretty good. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy the file from the USB stick to the internal SSD drive, and this will determine our read speed. As you can see, it's hitting 140 megabyte per second, which is pretty decent. The read speed is much better than the write speed. The same thing applies if you cutting and pasting and not just copy and pasting. Let's go ahead and try to copy a few files and see if it's gonna act the same way. I'm just gonna highlight these 5 files. There's just a bit of 5 gigabyte overall. And as you can see, it starts about the same, about 55 megabyte per second. And then it drops down. As you can see, it drops down to just over 20 megabyte per second. I don't know what causes that. Maybe it's just getting too hot and the controller just drops down the speed. But honestly, copying this 5 gigabyte took so long, and I actually wasn't expecting it to be so slow because it's almost comparable to the USB 2.0. But anyway, this is what you're getting. I don't know if it's going to be on every USB stick like this, but these results are not very good, I think, because it's not the level of USB 3.0. And actually, the USB port that I'm using on the laptop is USB 3.1 Gen 2, which means it's more capable than the USB 3.0, so it should not restrict it at all. So at the end, as you can see, it drops down to like 16-17 megabyte per second, and this is very slow. I usually try not to copy huge files on it because it's only a 32 gigabyte USB stick, but if you're planning to get a higher capacity USB stick of this style, well, keep in mind that you might be getting this speed and it will take you an hour or more to fill it up depending on the capacity. But on another hand, the read speed is pretty stable and you get in the firm 140 megabyte per second on average. So as long as you're okay with waiting to write on this USB stick, the read speed will be pretty good. And I think this is what they state on the box, 150 megabyte per second. Yep, this is it. Well, this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please support it with a like, subscribe to the channels for more interesting reviews. And if you have any comments or questions, drop them down in the comment section below. And I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.